UFC 288 featured a showdown between returning lineal UFC bantamweight king Henry Cejudo and the current ace Aljamain Sterling. Cejudo came out of retirement, ending 3 years of inactivity, but in the main event of the evening, he lost the fight via split decision. Well, in this video, we are gonna talk about some fights that should happen after UFC 288. This is the fight Sterling and the UFC are hell-bent on booking. I don't really see OMalley as the rightful challenger, as Merab Dvalishvili, who is a teammate of Sterling, is clearly better. And OMalley arguably lost the fight against Peter Yan, which was also known as robbery of the year 2022. However, it's the biggest match in terms of PPV buys and fan interest, so why not just make it happen? I may well be exciting since OMalley could catch Sterling with punches, while OMalley will be highly vulnerable to the grappling. According to sources, OMalley vs Aljamain Sterling will happen at UFC 292. Belal Muhammad has now won an incredible 9 fights in a row, including a few top contenders, and absolutely deserving a title shot. If that were to be against Edwards, that would be a built-in storyline with their first fight ending in a no contest due to IPOC. It would certainly be a highly tactical bout, but as for now, Belal is not fighting Leon Edwards. The next title challenger is Colby Covington. This is because Colby Covington vs Leon Edwards will be highly selling bout, and the bout between Belal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns also proved that why Colby Covington is the rightful contender. It is not sure yet that when Colby Covington will fight Leon Edwards for the welterweight title, but one thing is quite sure, that Belal Muhammad will rather be the backup of that fight or will face the winner of that fight in his upcoming bout. It's not clear that whether Yan or Amanda Lemos should get the next crack at the strawweight title. Both are only riding 2 fight winning streaks. Yan lost her split decision to Marina Rodriguez last year, while Lemos knocked her out. However, Lemos was submitted in the first round by Jessica Andrade last year, while Yan just knocked her out in the same frame. Ultimately, Yan Xiaonan is the more interesting challenger, especially since her outstanding movement and cardio will be very difficult for Zhang. There will be a plenty of exciting striking and grappling between them. I would highly recommend the fight between Yan vs Weili Zhang in China, because both of them are Chinese fighters and China really deserve a UFC event. Evloev is 7-0 in the UFC and has never been defeated outside of it, yet is only ranked number 10 in the UFC and has yet to face a single top 10 contender. Why not rectify that against world-class kickboxer Giga Chikadze? This fight will tell us a lot about Evloev and if he is an elite contender worthy of title shot or not. Additionally, it should be plenty entertaining bout with highly crisp technical grappling exchanges and Evloev trying to get the takedown. If Evloev wins that fight too, he will be much closer to the title shot. Now let's talk about Gilbert Burns. He was very close to get the title shot and then he made a huge mistake of accepting short notice fight. You all have seen that he lost in a one-sided and boring bout. I'll suggest rest, but whenever he comes back, he should fight Shavkat Rakhmonov, because Rakhmonov has been searching for an elite welterweight contender and Gilbert Burns is the right test for him. This is because Gilbert Burns has already fought everyone in the top 7 except Colby and Shavkat Rakhmonov. As we all know, Colby is fighting for the title shot next, Shavkat is the only man left. And in my personal opinion, Shavkat vs Gilbert Burns is the only fight that makes sense. It is not sure that Henry Cejudo will retire or not, but right after the main event, Brandon Moreno tweeted and said that after he defends his title against Pantoja at UFC 290, he is willing to fight Cejudo at bantamweight division in a non-title fight. But still, the main question is will he come back or not, but if he does, Moreno is an exciting bout for him. Additionally, in the featured bout of prelims, Madrivola defeated Drew Dober and earned Performer of the Night bonus. Madrivola also became the first fighter to knock out Drew Dober in the UFC. In his post-fight interview, he called out Paddy Pimblett for a fight. It doesn't matter when, but UFC should book Madrivola versus Paddy Pimblett. That's all folks. If you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related updates.